Hey, it's me, Zarnov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing pretty good myself. I've had my morning walk for a little bit of, just low intensity kind of cardio. I've had 3 coffees at this point, so I'm buzzing a little bit, and I am excited to keep on playing Skyrim. Off camera, playing a little bit of Halo Infinite, getting into the campaign there. Very, very fun. But getting more into what the happenings are of this series, we still cannot find Ilya. I don't know where she is. I'm hoping she'll eventually show up soon because it's kind of affecting me. Not really liking it at all. But right now we are in Ralbathar. In case you have not been watching the previous episodes, we're in Ralbathar and we are trying to see what's happened to these Synod characters, seeing what's going on with them. We've been using the Dremora Lord, saying using him would be an understatement. We've been actually abusing the Dremora Lord, to be honest, in the... Wowza, what a good way to start the episode. Took an arrow to the femur, and there we go. All said and done. Not liking it. In any case, we got a handy autosave right here. So yeah, we're going to keep using and abusing the Dremora Lord, because he's just too good not to use. Now that we know this guy's going to one-shot us, we're going to, hopefully, the Dremora Lord's aggroed on him, so he won't be a problem for us. And we'll just keep peppering him with our destruction spells. You know the go. There's not much else we can do right now. Magicka is really far down. Not really far down. We've got a decent amount of Magicka in our pool still, because for the first 30 levels, that's all I focused on was Magicka. So we've got a decent amount, but ooh, Nordic Barnacle. That's pretty good to find them. And 2 Falmer ears. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, it's the exhaustion of not sleeping. Our fella here does not like it, so it gets a little bit annoying. It's not detrimental, but it's a little bit, it's not preferable. We'll put it that way. It's really not preferable. And it feels like the Magicka is draining or regenerating very slowly. I think it could be because we took off the Elven helmet, so it just feels like we have a little bit less Magicka than usual. Although that could just be me. I could just be, saying things or feeling things that aren't actually happening. Our Dremora Lord isn't faring too well here with all of those. Oh, he's actually taking this fella out with a little bit of help from us, so that's pretty good. We'll take all that. Yeah, we still got plenty of carry weight. Just got to make sure that fella will quick save there, because we do not want him to be shooting us with the arrows. And I'm just going to let my Magicka regenerate a little bit so that we can conjure another Dremora Lord as soon as he goes down. In fact, we might actually do that now, because I'm pretty sure he's getting a little bit weak. That's not good. Do not want her aggroing on us. Really do not like that at all. Hopefully we can avoid her. Hopefully he will take care of that one and go straight onto that magical Falmer, the one that's using magic. There we go. So as you can see, we are faring still pretty well, because we got hit with that lightning bolt, and all the magical resistance we've been stacking up in the previous episodes up until now. You can really see how important it is, absolutely fundamentally important. Wow, brain is leaving the head for this episode, and that is unfortunate. It's just unnecessary. I don't like it. Luckily, I quick saved here. I completely forgot it. I quick saved here. Okay, that's good. So, let's, wowza. We're just not, this is just a terrible start to the episode, isn't it? I'm not liking this at all. I really need to start focusing and stop thinking about trying to say stuff. Words. What are words? We just got to dodge these arrows. That's the main problem here, is just these arrows. They're getting quite annoying. And let's get out another Dremora Lord. Hopefully he aggroes. Nope, same thing happened. So you'll see when she hits us with a lightning bolt, if she does hit us with a lightning bolt, it doesn't actually hurt us too much, because we have got magical resistance stacked out the wazoo. I'm pretty sure we got all 3 perks in alteration. We've got the Mage, we've got the Agent of Mara. I believe that's what it's called, Agent of Mire, which gives us another 10 magical resistance, and then on top of that we've also got the Blessing of Debella as well, or Agent of Debella. Agent of Debella, not Aging of... Oh, jeez, I got stuck there for a second. Agent of Debella, which gives us an extra... I believe we do more damage to... I think we do more damage to the opposite sex, and we also take less damage from the opposite sex, and I believe it's 10%, which is pretty good. Pretty good that this Falmer has completely lost his marbles and is making that very easy for us now. Now, did I loot this guy? I think I did. Gee, I'm just not thinking. Something's happening with my brain right now. So we picked up the focusing crystal. You want to make sure you loot her and get the focusing crystal. And I think, yeah, let's lockpick this. 15 lockpicks left. Will we get it? I'm not really confident in my ability right now. I've had, I think what it is it's all the coffee. I think I've had too much coffee. Too much caffeine. So now my everything's just an overdrive, and I'm actually getting some diminishing returns right now. Some very, very bad diminishing returns, because I can barely think to save me, to be honest. Come on, there we go. It still only took, what, 3 lockpicks? That's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. On a master lock there, I'll take that. And look at that. I wonder where that leads. Looks like the edge of this world. Now, after finishing off these 3 guys, there's actually no point going straight up there, because before we go up there, let's just make sure we've got everything here first. Dwarven Spider, take the soul gem. That's what we're here for. That's what you always want to loot in these dwarven dungeons. They always have tons and tons of soul gems, and a lot of the time they're also filled, so it's pretty handy. Yeah, there's no point going straight up there. You're better off just coming straight down here, because you have to come down here anyway to pick up a little something something. And it's not the easiest thing to pick up depending on your level. So depending on your level, I believe, will depend on what enemy spawns in there. And I'm not looking to eat some books, I'm looking to eat some food, because I'm just noticing that our guys' hunger levels are pretty low. So we'll eat a green apple just for extra good measure. There we go, we're good to go. Open this door, and it's not here just yet, but eventually we're going to open a door, and there's going to be some unsavory people or an unsavory thing waiting for us. So we're going to quick save there, because I am currently in a state of unfocused and not playing at my 100% best abilities. I'm not afraid to say it. I can already feel it for the start of this episode, and I feel like there might be a bit of dying in the works, especially with him. So we're going to let our Dwemer Lord hopefully take a bit of the brunt of that damage, and we're going to try and help out on the side here without hurting our Dwemer Lord too much, because we don't have the most amount of magicka on us right now, because he's currently an expert level conjuration spell, and until we get expert level conjuration spells costing half, we're not in... Ooh, increases magic resistance by 12%. That's not bad. Not good enough to wear it, but it's not bad. Until we get expert level conjuration spells getting conjured or getting used, blah, 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 just using expert level conjuration spells for half magicka, we're going to be in a little bit of strife every time we run into big boys like this, because it's we got to save up a lot of our magicka pool to conjure him. So we're going to conjure another one, because I feel like he's probably close to biting the bullet. And hopefully it will aggro on him again, not us. There we go. And let's start helping out again on the side here. Yeah, good. So the focus of this episode will be obviously continuing on with the College of Winterhold quest line. And we're going to be trying to smash our conjuration as well, because once we can get him for half the cost, and especially... Oh, finisher move. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love to see it. No match at all. Once we get him for half the magicka, and then also can get 2 of him out at the same time, I reckon we'll be sitting pretty comfy. We'll be sitting pretty comfortably. It'll still be hard, you know. It's inevitable. Survival mode, legendary difficulty. It'll still be. Jeez, what is going on with my words? It'll still be very difficult. The game will still be very difficult, but it'll be more doable, if that makes sense. But in any case, we've got the focusing crystal, we've got the key, so now we can start making our way back up here and trying to make our way into this oculary with this focusing crystal and this key. So let's, this custom marker is annoying me just a wee bit, so we're going to get rid of it. There we go. And is it this door? Yes, it is. And then all we got to do is push up through into this next door, and let's loot this guy first. Something happens, but I want to loot this guy first. You know me. And boom.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
Yeah, just make sure you open the door without me confirming that I'm Gavros. That's a very wise decision.
Who are you? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
Your friend Gavros is dead.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
What's this about a crystal?
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
What's the crystal for?
It was a brilliant idea, really. Mostly mine, though Gavros took the credit. Secret, though. Official Synod business. Can't talk about it.
Right, right. Well, what are you doing here?
I am on official business of the Grand Council of the Synod. That's all you need to know. I might well ask the same of you, running around by yourself in this dangerous place.
And handling myself a hell of a lot better than an entire group of Synod from Cyrodiil. How can you guys even call yourselves mages? I'm looking for the staff of Magnus.
Are you? Well,
yes,
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I need the crystal to do anything useful, and I don't have it.
I happen to have found a focusing crystal. Is this what you're looking for by chance?
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
I'm with the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me?
I expect nothing from you.
I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now.
Stop acting like you're doing something for me.
I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The council is going to know that when I get back. I'm sure. I was the one who thought of using this oculary.
Yep, so you said.
I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure.
Probably.
From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine.
I'm just gonna take all your food.
All of it was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of investments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
While we're here, why not? Let's get some levels going, I guess, while we're waiting for this dude to head up there. Not a lot else we can do. I'm not sure if I showed it in the last episode or not. I think I would have. I'm pretty sure I would have. But yes, I did legendary the illusion tree because it's one of those skills where it's easy to get up to 100, and to legendary it just helps out with getting a bit of extra levels to get extra perks and whatnot. It's a very easy skill to level up, and very, very handy. Whoa, don't fall down there. Very, very handy when you're on legendary and you just need the levels because you need the perks to put into other trees if you can.
Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it.
I'm hoping it'll be worth my time.
In the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Okie dokie. I'm hoping it'll be worth my time as well. So what we're going to do is get frostbite, because I don't even think we have that. The most basic illusion increase to 60. Okay. Dwemer history and culture. Let's give this a read, actually. How long is it? Let's have a look-see. 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 Well, so that is a bit of a read, but I've never read it before, and the Dwemer are a very interesting part of the lore in the Elder Scrolls. Very, very mysterious figures. So, Collected Essays on Dwemer History and Culture, Chapter 1, Morobar Sul and Trivialization of the Dwemer in Popular Culture by Hasfat and Tobolus. While Morobar Sul's ancient tales of the Dwemer was definitely debunked in scholarly circles as early as the reign of Kataraya the First, it remains one of the staples of the literate middle classes of the Empire. And has served to set the image of the Dwemer in the popular imagination of for generations of school children. What about this lengthy but curiously insubstantial tome has proved so captivating to the public that it has been able to see off both the scorn of the literati or literati and the scathing critiques of the scholars? Before examining this question, a brief summary of the provenance and subsequent career of ancient tales would be appropriate. First published around Second Era 670 in the Interregnum between the fall of the First Cyrodiilic Empire and the rise of Tiber Septim, it was originally presented as a serious scholarly work based on research in the archives of the University of Gwilym, and in the chaos of that era, was taken at face value, a sign of the sad state of Dwemer scholarship in those years. Little is known of the author, but Morobar Sul was most likely the pseudonym for or of Gorphelum, a prolific writer of penny dreadful romances of that era, who is known to have used many other pseudonyms. While most of Phelim's other work has thankfully been lost to history, what little survives matches ancient tales in both language and tone. See Lummus' textual comparison of Gorphelim's A Hypothetical Treachery in Morobar Sul's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Wow, that is a long name for a book. Phelim lived in Cyrodiil his whole life, writing light entertainments for the elite of the imperial capital. Why he decided to turn his hand to the Dwemer is unknown, but it is clear that his research consisted of nothing more than collecting the peasants' tales of the Nibini Valley and recasting them in Dwemer guise. The book proved popular in Cyrodiil, and Phelim continued to churn out more volumes until the series numbered 7 in all. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer was thus firmly established as a local favourite in Cyrodiil, already in its 17th printing, when the historical forces that propelled Tiber Septim to prominence also began to spread the literature of the heartland across the continent. Morobar Sul's version of the Dwemer was seized upon in a surge of human racial nationalism that has not yet subsided. The Dwemer appear in these tales as creatures of fable and light fantasy, but in general they are just like us. They come across as a bit eccentric, perhaps, but certainly there is nothing fearsome or dangerous about them. Compare these to the Dwemer of early Redguard legend, a mysterious, powerful race capable of bending the very laws of nature to their will, vanished, but perhaps not gone. Or the Dwemer portrayed in the most ancient Nord sagas, fearsome warriors tainted by blasphemous religious practices who use their profane mechanisms to drive the Nords from Morrowind. Morobar Sul's Dwemer were much more amenable to the spirit of the time, which saw humans as the principle of creation and the other races as unenlightened barbarians or imperfect, lesser versions of humans eager for tutelage. Ancient Tales falls firmly in the latter camp, which does much to explain its enduring hold on the popular imagination. Morobar Sul's Dwemer are so much more comfortable, so much friendlier, so much more familiar than the real Dwemer, whose truly mysterious nature we are only beginning to understand. The public prefers the light, trivial versions of this vanished race, and from what I have learned in my years of studying Dwemer, I have some sympathy for that preference. As the following essays will show, the Dwemer were, to our modern eyes, are remarkably unlikable people in many ways. Well, yes, we'll take that book because it was kind of interesting to read. I can definitely see that because, antecedents of Dwemer lore. Dwemer Inquiries Volume 1, 2, and 3. Wow, are these long? They're definitely going to be long, aren't they? Yeah, they're definitely going to be very, very long. I would love to read them, but it just feels like they'll take too long. They'll just take too long. I'd love to read them, but they will take too long. So what we're going to do is, we're going to learn Frostbite real quick, because we are quite... No, that's not what I wanted to do. We are quite a well-leveled mage, and we still don't know the basic destruction spell of Frostbite. So we're going to learn that, because we need it for the good old focusing of this crystal. So, you said the cold had warped it. What if more cold? Okay, less cold. Let's go some fire. So what we're aiming to do... Oh, I had to do that first. There we go. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, no, back to cold it is. So what we need to do is get these beams on each level of the Ocular here. Why am I stuck? Stop that. Stop that now. Not yet. Almost. Top, middle, bottom. Perfect. That's all you need to do. Again, very simple puzzle. Very, very simple puzzle. But, you know, it's Skyrim. It's comfortable. It's a good play. Anyone can pick it up and play it and enjoy it. And that's why... Okay, that's already done. And that's why it's such a good game. I don't know what was happening there. I guess it's just another indication of brain falling out the back of my head. Just trying to click the button, I ended up almost running over the edge. And essentially, yeah, you just click these buttons until they all line up. Again, as I said, puzzles that are pretty self-explanatory. I believe I said in an early episode that Skyrim's puzzles are like the definition of when you actually try and look up the answer. That's self-explanatory. Like, you don't need to.
They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference.
Guessing it's that little dot right there.
Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
Oh, there's two dots. There's a dot there and there's a dot there, but they're hard to see.
So what
Paratus Decimus.
Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing?
You're gonna be crazy
explain
there.
yourself.
Saying the same thing twice. You'd better calm down, buddy, before I do something to calm you down.
You and your college have ruined years of my work. I've lost colleagues and friends to the Falmer, and you want me to calm down?
That's exactly
How
what
did
I'm
you do
saying.
it?
Well, I truly have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
Lying to me,
Or I'm not lying to
you
you.
have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it?
I'm not going to answer that just because you're being mean and difficult, so I'm going to be difficult.
So you do have something, then. Whether this was intentional or not, it suggests some interesting results.
Can you help me find the star? Or actually, what are you talking about?
You're looking for something, yes? The Staff of Magnus.
Correct.
Well, even if you are trying to ruin my work, there's still something to be learned here.
You're a very cynical, paranoid fella.
That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in
Very
the
condescending.
Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be labyrinthian. So, Mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
I think you've been here too long. You're a little bit crazy.
Am I? Am I? I think
Just
I've
a tad.
discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
Right, right. Okay. So the Staff of Magnus is in the Labyrinthian?
Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
Okie dokie, well,
we're done here.
yes, we definitely are done here, so good luck with that. Let's get... No, that's not what I wanted. Let's get... Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Finger found its way. That's what she said. Let's get Muffle out. There we go. You guys know the drill. Let's get a few levels out while we can, and I'm thinking... There are bedrolls in here, aren't there? Yeah, there are. So we might use some of these before we go outside, you know, for a cheeky little make sure we're at 100%, make sure we can potentially fast travel if we're lucky, boys, if we're lucky enough.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once.
That's what I was doing.
You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Wow, some words of affirmation. You always gotta love them. It always gives you that little boost that you need. So anyway, let's we won't need any food yet actually, because we'll more than likely lose all of our hunger rating as soon as we go to sleep. Carrier weight is good to go, so we'll take this, we'll take that, and we'll take that because we need more stuff to enchant. We always need more stuff to enchant to get those levels up. And let's go for a little snooze. We'll go... Actually, before we do that, you guys know the drill. Let's do this real quick. Bang, bang. And maybe one more. Bang. Sweet. And we'll go for, what is it, 8:58. Let's sleep for 24 hours so it's daytime again. And a little zoop with the sleep. And we'll go health. And now, 4 perk points to use. What can we use them on? Let's... Can summon Atronachs or raise dead 3 times as far away. Okie dokie, let's do that. And double duration for controlled Atronachs. Yeah, let's do that because the next one we're getting is definitely this bad boy. Okie dokie, so we've got perks on that. How are we tracking here? Nope, still waiting. Still waiting. We don't need that. Let's go... No, still a fair way off that. Still a fair way off destruction and restoration. As I've said many times before, they are so painfully slow to level. So painfully slow to level, but it's all good. Let's check our conjuration. So we need to be at 80, I believe. Oh, 75. Okie dokie. We are really close to that. We should definitely be able to get that by the end of this episode, I would think. We won't bother putting any perks into that because we don't need to. So, yep, as I said, our hunger has gone up. We need to eat some cooked bass. Let's get some cheese in there because they weigh a lot. Get rid of them. Get some grilled leeks. You are well fed. Good to hear, good to hear. Is that full then? Okay, cool. So, full, we're well rested. We're full of food. We're at full health. Hopefully, when we leave this place, we will not be in the snow. Let's hope. Let's hope. I'm hoping. I'm praying. It's not cold. It's not looking like it's cold. We're in a cold spot, but it's not looking like we're necessarily cold. Sacellum of Boethia. Sacellum or Sacellum or something of Boethia. Let's, I know we're not cold just yet, but I just want to make sure we don't miss anything out here. So we might risk getting cold. Yeah, we're getting cold. We're gonna get our feet cold. It's all good. It's worth it just to make sure we don't miss anything, in my opinion, because we can quite easily just run down this little hill here and get warm. Here we go. hopefully start warming up anytime soon, anytime now. Get rid of that little icicle icon, get rid of the little ices on our toesies, and start warming up when you're ready. When you're ready, no rush, no rush. You know, when you're good and ready, we can just warm up a little bit. Yeah, just when you're ready. There we go. The air is warm here. Looks like we're warm again, and hopefully there's our little unicorn buddy in case we can't fast travel. Definitely had to make sure we had him, and let's give it a crack. So, can we fast travel? Fast travel is unavailable from this location, but why? But why? Maybe we're still a little bit cold. So the air is warm, but maybe we're still a little bit cold. So if we go in here, we'll get warm again. Hopefully. Make sure there's nothing respawned in here to loot. Nope. And then we'll jump back outside, get warm. Here we go. And hopefully we're warm enough to fast travel now. Nope, not looking like it. Not our luck. Oh well. Oh well, we're doing pretty good anyway. So, while we're at it, might as well just hit the muffle up, get the illusion up, and jump on our little horse. And let's ride all the way to Winterhold. And what have we got here? Search horse, search Khajiit. This looks like this could be a Khajiit caravan gone wrong at the Giants camp. Come on now. Give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. Good, good, good. And Book of Daedra, Book of the Wolf Queen, knapsack, give me some ingredients, or a potion, I'll take it, or some stuff to enchant, I'll definitely take that stuff. And a sack, tomatoes, yeah, why not? Okie dokie. I don't know if I'm particularly interested in fighting these guys. I mean, I definitely could, I am pretty well at 100%, but I think I may just, yeah, stuff to enchant, why not? I think I might just try and loot that chest and run away, I think. Don't mind me, just gonna... Ooh, snow bear pelt. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry, I'm leaving. Is that... Usually there's like a chest with an expert lock around somewhere. Take giant club? I can... What? I never knew I could actually pick these up. I knew you could get your follower to pick them up, but... Ah, okay, I can't actually pick it up, it's just there. Weird. I didn't even know that it came up as like a selected option that you could, you know. Actually, I thought that thing was about to start charging me and kill me. Yeah, I didn't even know you could have that as like a selected option. So, while we're here, I've been trying to pick up as much creep cluster as I can along the way, because this is like the only part of Skyrim, aside from like the Archmage's quarters and other like little places like that where you can pick up creep cluster. And it's a really good ingredient, so while you're in this, dang it, over encumbered, let's drop something that's useless, hey. Let's drop, what can we find? We'll drop that, and we'll drop that. There we go. So yeah, if you're ever in this part of the map, around here usually starting from around about Kynes Grove, which is about here, I'm pretty sure, and you just run down the road that's all across here, and usually find a bunch of creep cluster. Like there's more creep cluster down there next to the saber cat that just wandered over there, I think. So we're going to try and get this creep cluster as well. Hopefully we won't aggro the little kitty cat. And we'll be on our way. Probably going to stop off in Windhelm, I dare say, and try and catch a carriage from there to... You're going to get angry at us if I try and get that creep cluster, aren't you? So we're going to get this guy ready. But yeah, we'll probably stop off in Windhelm, try and catch a carriage from there, I reckon. Let's do that. And... Ooh, Conjuration 275. Good stuff. I've soul trapped a few things while I was on my way down here. So I'm pretty sure... Pretty sure, yes. Expert level conjuration spells cost half magicka. Yes, please. Definitely want that. Now let's... Oh, that was quick. You made really quick work of him. Okie dokie. Sabercat Tooth, 0.1. Surely that went over encumber us, and it doesn't. Okie dokie. Let's get over to Windhelm. Oakley dokley, just got to Windhelm. Let's try and sell everything we can. Also got to remember we got Hilda as well. Got to really remember we got Hilda. Man, I need a woodcutter's axe real bad.
Hills. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
That's very interesting, Hills. Nice to meet you. Hopefully... Sorry, you're going to interrupt your conversation here. Sorry, you're going to interrupt what you're saying. I need to know what you got for sale. Now, hopefully you got some firewood or something. No, of course you don't. Do you have a woodcutter's axe or something? No, you don't. Of course you don't. That would be handy. Oh well, what do you have? Oh, you got some cool stuff indeed. However, unfortunately, nothing we need. Don't need any of these arrows. And Ilya's not going to need them either because she won't show up, so we'll just sell them all. Why not? Sell that. Definitely do not sell that. Keep that. I'm going to have to drop these off at my house somewhere because I'm holding on to them just purely for that quest when we run back through Iverstead, I believe it is. But they're taking up 10 weight or 9 weight, and if we need 10 of them, they're going to take up 30 weight, and that's just not worth it to me. So we're going to have to drop them off and remember to pick them up specifically when we run back through Iverstead at some stage. But let's get Hilda out. Where are you, Hilda? Hilda, I summon you. Bang. Where are you? There we go. I need to take some stuff off of you. We're going to take... Oh, but that's cool. So was that... but we don't have full sets, do we? We don't have full sets. No, we don't. So we might as well sell it. We'll worry about keeping it when we get full sets. Do I have that enchantment? I'm not sure. Do I have that enchantment? I'm not sure. But these aren't enchanted. Do I have that enchantment? I'm not sure. So we'll just take everything we don't have enchantments for. And we'll try and sell all that. Iron ore, malachite, or we won't be able to sell that to the smith, so we'll leave it. Hello, I'm back very soon. Oh, I'm back so soon, sorry. Let's sell you all of these. Let's sell you that, let's sell you that. Let's sell you all this. And if you guys are wondering why, I probably have a haggling potion, but I'm just not using it because I actually want them to be able to buy everything, which you can't even still, but we're just going to give them that anyway. We're going to give him that because we're nice fellas. So we've got 0 gold now. We've emptied ourselves out of a lot of our things, but we still have a lot. Let's, again now, where's the general goods store around here? Did you hear that? There's an enchanter's table, so let's see actually if we can disenchant these things. Let's do that. Let's just hop over there, and if we can't, hopefully she's got some money. She looks like I've got a hunch that she will buy armor and weapons, so hopefully she will buy it off us if we can't disenchant it. Okay, good, we can disenchant it. Good stuff, good stuff. Whoa, we're not getting much experience for disenchanting things anymore. And oh, we got a fair few things we can disenchant. Cool. Okay, I thought we had a lot of these enchantments already. I guess not. Good.
Meaning to speak to you, Naranya.
I like that.
Rumor is you've got ties to the Thieves Guild.
Ooh,
One should
what a
never
rumor,
pay too
hey?
much attention to rumors, Torbjorn. You have piqued my curiosity, however. Please, do continue.
It's a bad time to be a criminal, what with these murders going on. In fact, thieves have been known to kill if there's a profit in it. This war's been hard on all of us.
Not that I'd know anything about it, of course, but it seems to me that the last thing a thieves' guild would want is to draw attention to itself.
The eyes of the law are everywhere these days. For yourself. The guards are looking for a killer, but who knows what else they might turn up. Good day.
Interesting.
I travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
I 100% understand what you're saying. Let's do this. A bit of this and a bit of that, eh? And wow, looks like you buy everything. Good news for me. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... we could be wearing it, but as I said, I'm happy for them to just buy stuff because look, she's almost already out of gold, so... Just take it, please. I don't need it. What else have we got to sell you? Not much it's looking like. Oh, you don't even have any gold to buy anything anyway. Well, that was short-lived. That was very, very short-lived. Oh well.
Thank you.
At least we
for
can
your
run now. Thank you for your gold. We still have a lot of carry weight being taken up. Surely there's a general goods store somewhere. I'm going to go on a little bit of a run, see if I can find it. I dare say. Oh, hey, Nils. Not like you introduced yourself to me about 5 minutes ago. I'm going to see if I can find a general goods store around here, because I don't actually, again, I never go in here. So, Calixto's House of Curiosities. There's got to be a general goods store down in the Grey Quarter, I believe. Where is the Grey Quarter? I know it's somewhere down here. Here we go. Hopefully.
Ulfric will listen to you. You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult. That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
Oh, you often talk to your imaginary friend? Sadzri's used wares. Okay, that sounds promising. You definitely sound like a general goods store, so... Oh, a fishing map. Okay, we might pick that up. What have you got in here for us? Nothing we can take, it looks like. Ray and Sadri.
Legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing in here is stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
That is a bit of tough luck, but I suppose I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way.
Ooh, I can do
Look,
it.
It's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
This seems like a very easy way for you to be my friend and for me to be able to loot your store, so I'll definitely do it. What have you got for sale? Well, that's... Okay, you got a bit of gold. Looks like you buy a bit of everything as well. That's good. That's music to my ears. Nothing in there. Let's sell you this. Bunch of poisons and stuff that we picked up from the Falmer. Get rid of the stamina things because we're never really going to use them too much, especially once we get the restoration perk where we replenish stamina as well as health when we use Magicka. Increases light armor skill. Yeah, that's not for us. That's not for us. That's not for us. That's not for us. And neither are these. Cool. Bunch of carry weight probably restored. Targets have improved combat skills, health and stamina for 10 minutes. That's a pretty good scroll, but probably going to never use it. Never going to use that, and probably never going to use that. You got no more gold. Story of my life. Before I can even get to the tons of jewels we have, you run out of gold. Okay, let's do this.
Catch you in her house.
I sure won't. Let's see what else you have in here. Oh, I thought there was an upstairs part.
I buy and sell just about anything.
Yeah, it seems like it. Even stolen goods, hey? Haha. Okay, let's sort out your little problem here while we're in Windhelm, because I've never done it before, and this playthrough is all about doing some things I've never done before. So let's go. Oh, actually, we're in Windhelm, and I'm pretty sure this is. I received a letter from a mysterious woman named Tyra Bloodfire, who claims to be from a bandit clan. She would like me to be her judge and executioner. But first, I must prove myself. I must offer a beggar alms while at the Windhelm docks, choosing a gift of gold, bread, or wine. Okay, we'll do that as well. We'll do that while we're here. And let's go. This will be a miscellaneous quest, definitely. Yeah, let's do that. And, oh, is it just as simple as being here? That's the Riften Docks. That'll be the Riften Docks.
Would you like to buy some flowers?
Aww, Sophie and Lucia. Those are the two I will adopt. Those are the two I will definitely adopt. No boys, because I just feel like they're all terrible. There's no good lads to adopt. Where is this at? Let's go to the local map. That's not where I want to go. That's where I want to go. So let's. I don't want to trigger anything down there just yet. Because there's something down there, and hopefully I can run around it. Is there a way to get through here, please? Yes. Palace of Kings discovered. Cool, cool. And yes, good, good, good.
I lost my twin sister a while back.
Yeah.
Some are saying the city
I can't say I have lost anyone that close. That would be pretty terrible. I definitely feel for you. There's the house. A little bit of blood there. Wonder what that's from. Oh, geez, Master Lock. Okie dokie. This is going to be difficult. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe so. Come on, please. The one time I actually need to get into a Master Lock, surely. Okay, we're 2 lockpicks down, and I feel like we're definitely close to the sweet spot. Maybe a bit further down. No, so a bit further up. So down like that, and then a bit up. No, come on now. Come on, beat. Just give it to me, please. 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 Come on now. Please. This is a little bit harder for me to do this with keyboard and mouse than what I usually find it with controller. With controller, you have a bit more control over how quickly the lockpicks will snap, I find. The lockpicks definitely snap a hell of a lot. Let's do this while we're in here. The lockpicks definitely snap a hell of a lot quicker when you are... Let's take that. Let's take that to enchant. And let's take that. Why not? Yeah, the gold lockpicks definitely snap a hell of a lot quicker on keyboard because you don't have that, like, you don't have that ability to just, you know, touch it very slightly and move the lockpick very slowly, if you know what I mean. Like, it's very easy to overdo it and just snap the lockpick. I want to see what this house has to offer. They've got an upstairs as well. Hopefully there's no one in here. Doesn't look like it. And it doesn't look like there's much in the house either, to be honest. Let's see what's in this chest. Some more gold. Potion of regeneration, why not? Solution of extra magical, why not? And let's go and plant this ring, I reckon. And ooh, fishing boots, something to enchant. Nah, we'll leave it for now because we're just carrying too many things, and the whole goal of me being in Windhelm right now is to try and lessen our current over-incumbents, because it's kind of annoying just carrying all these things. Okay, Viola's ring. Well, I could have smithed you a ring that looks exactly the same as this and named it Viola's gold ring, and we would have been fine. No master lockpick, no breaking and entering, but it's all good. I'll tell you about it. You can be my friend, and then I can just absolutely ransack your store for everything you got. Hello, hello. No questions, but some good news for you, my friend.
Taken care of that little problem?
I have taken care of that little problem. I placed Viola's ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you. Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Wow. Buy more stolen rings, my friend. Buy more stolen rings. If that's the kind of reward you give me for something so small, I will help you out any day of the week. I'd like training in the art of speech.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I'd be happy to teach you. Do we need it? Not really. I just wanted to see how much it would cost. Yeah, can we start... Oh, aren't we your friend? Surely I can start taking your stuff. Okay, I can take some troll fat. I don't really want your plates. Come on now. This is... Okay, we'll take your shoes. Even though I just said, we'll take your clothes. We'll take your boots. I was kind of lying about that last thing. I just didn't want to take the fishing boots because I didn't like the look of them. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you little flirty thing. Troll fat, tomatoes, scaly foliata, apple pie, carrots, and we'll take a salt pile. We can always do with a salt pile. And let's see what we can cook real quick. Real quick. Because we can always do with some more food. What about all the way down here? So we got hot apple, but it always requires... Oh, you don't deal in stolen goods, hey? The last little errand you sent me on says otherwise. Let's go with cabbage soup, hey? I always imagine an apple cabbage stew being quite terrible. hot potato soup, hot cabbage soup, hot
Make
apple
yourself
soup.
at home, please.
So we don't need salt
Let me know
piles,
if
we
you
need
any
fire
assistance.
salts, but I don't really want to waste the fire salts on that kind of thing. I feel like there are probably some better potions we can make for that kind of thing. Let's go fishing map East March. So those are the fishing locations in East March, I guess. We'll take it, we'll take it. I can't really see myself getting too into fishing, but
All my goods
we'll
are
have to see.
legitimate.
Okie dokie, no more of that chitter chatter from you. It's just getting a little bit too much in my ear while I'm trying to focus. What were we going to do next? Yeah, that's right. We're going to go... Yeah, how about that? Hey, no good, no good. Let's take all of this. Wow, we were just at a cooking station and now we find this. Oh well. That everything? Have I taken all that free food? Ooh, more barrels over here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nice, nice, nice. More barrels here. You're kidding. Let's take it all. What we really need more than anything is salt piles. Salt piles are like the only thing we need to create those stews. Oh, Sophie. You and Lucia, you're both getting adopted. You're both going to be my little kidlets. Now, let's go see this beggar. Let's go see this beggar and see what this is all about. I've never actually gone out this way to the Riften Docks. I usually just jump off the bridge. Where are ya? Where are you? Here we go.
Need something?
Beggar. I mean, I'll take your clothes and your boots. I am warm. How? Is that because the fire's there? It's because the fire's there.
Argonians and dark elves in Windhelm got along better.
Oh, I wish so too. You seem like a nice guy. Don't know what you're doing to the poor little beggar there. But you seemed like a nice guy for a few seconds anyway.
We Argonians
Yeah,
do the
no,
work the
no.
lords
No,
don't
no,
want
no,
to
no.
do.
Okay, that's terrible. I'm sorry for that, but just stop talking to me.
Need
Thank you.
something?
Yes.
Well, hello.
Let's go. You look hungry. Here, have some bread.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
All good, my friend. All good, my friend. So, the Gift of Chariot. Meet Tyra at the shrine west of Windhelm. Where is that? How far away is that? Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do all this. Let's try and get as much done as we can while we're here. And I'm pretty sure, actually, we can catch a... Can we catch a boat to Winterhold? Or is that
The water
Dawnstar?
is cold.
Looking to hire a boat?
Better than
Where you headed?
up in the dry air.
Solitude, Dawnstar. Okay, no. Okay,
Alright
it's,
then.
Oh, we're gonna have to swim across here and we're gonna be cold very quickly.
For passage, talk to Captain Gallon.
Okay, let's go. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not good. Look at that. Instant absolute destruction to our health. Oh, gosh. We're gonna have to break in, or not break in because they actually don't mind it, but we're gonna have to go inside the stables real quick because I don't want to fight this person with our health so badly drained, so far down, because it's just going to keep going down on our way there. So I'd rather get some warmth up. You are kidding. You are kidding. What do we have here? What have I been looking for a very long time? A woodcutter's axe, right? And look at this. We can steal a pitchfork. That's not just there for show. But let's have a look at this. Ooh, a woodcutter's axe. Yay. That's what I've been looking for. Now I can finally do this whole camping mechanic thing. And skadoosh. Nope. Doesn't look like it. But at least we can steal from here for our troubles. Actually, we don't have the lockpicks to be mucking around with that. So we're going to use this. Bada bing, bada boom. Fenric's welcome, unless please, and ooh, that's a good amount of gold, definitely worth it. And are we warm yet? Let's have a look. See, let me get some healing out. Yeah, I'd say we're 100% warm. Let's see if we can quickly run to that shrine. Where's my? I parked them all the way at the front gate. Let's quickly see if we can get there and not lose too much health. And if we can just get up this last little rock, there we go. The magical unicorn, the magical unicorn that can phase through things. Let's have a quick little look-see at this little lass up here. I had no idea this shrine was even up here. Is this Creation Club or is this... Oh, okay, she's instantly on us. Okay, she doesn't even want to talk. Let's go this fella. Let's summon a few of them, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. And, let's do this too, actually. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Let's do this. Boom. Paralyzed. Oh, she's going to take a bit of fall damage there. Let's get him out. Just absolutely smash the Conjuration because we want to get that to 100 as soon as we can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get him out again. Let's get him out again when we can. Jeez, even when he costs half, he still costs a bit. Let's do that. Glad we got him, to be honest, because he is, or she's got that storm thing around her. Should be doing a fair bit of damage to us, to be honest. Come on, let me get up there. Come on. There we go. Glade. I gotta remember that its name is Glade. I feel like I'm gonna keep calling it Gregory for some reason. I definitely will keep calling it Gregory. Let's paralyze them all again for a bit more alteration. She'll take a bit of fall damage here for sure. Yeah, definitely once she starts rolling, I think. Oh no, all good. Let's conjure another one. And let's start helping them out with a bit of destruction here. Oh, she's chucking on some... man, hopefully she's got some good loot. I reckon she will. She's a pretty powerful little thing. What's the armor she's got? I didn't even realize she was wearing some cool armor too. I think that might be the... Yeah, retrieve the armor. There we go. Ooh, ebony plate helmet. Ebony sword. Ebony sword. Elven bow. Steel arrows. Steel dagger. No. Ruby. Yes. 2 Thoran Vault. Aw, to me, increases your health by 50 points. One-handed attacks do 30% more damage. Stamina regenerates 30% faster. Wowza, this is not bad at all. The Heart of Crimson completed. 2 Thoran Vault. The Crimson Dirks Volume 1. I guess we'll have to read that. We're definitely going to need good old Hilda to make an appearance after this. Let's have a read of these things. So, real quickly, 2 Thoran Vault. First off, I'm sorry about the tests. My hope was that it'd give me a window into your mind and bring comfort to mine. You gave the beggar bread. A choice I agree with. Gold can be wasted, wine can be a poison, but a meal can never be squandered. Perhaps if I had been given a similar gift, my life would have been different. As such, I deem you a worthy judge. Hopefully you will be a swift executioner. Either way, I thank you. Lastly, to the ones I knew in life, don't mourn my death. As one of you once told me, when all you do is look to the past, it's time to close the book on one's future. I do so on my own terms. Goodbye. Well, at least you seem like a good person. And the Crimson Dirks Volume 1. Let's have a read of this. So, how much is this? Ooh, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, gee, that looks intimidating. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is quite a bit. Oh, jeez, even flicking back through it. Oh man. Okay. The Crimson Dirks Book 1. Let's sorry, I just knocked my little mic there with my finger. Let's see if I can just absolutely speed read this. So, Tyra Bloodfire didn't want just any career bandits. Never built great houses. They had no structure, organization, nor legacy. They had few tactics in the field and little design for the future. Worst of all, they had no loyalty beyond filling their own pockets. A bandit clan was a pack of stray dogs fighting for scraps, willing to bite the hand it dared, if it dared to feed them. Growing up in Balmora, Tyra knew that the great houses of Morrowind were built on blood, yet as an orphan child and a Nord amongst elves, her concept of family was one forged from experience. It wasn't the bandits and cutthroats, but the loners and outcasts she identified with most. So when she picked out the crew that would become the Crimson Dirks, she sought out the qualities that best defined herself. What she wanted were survivors. To find them, she would first need connections. For this, she sought the help of the dark elf named Reva. The Dwemer had no real name to speak of. Some speculated he was once a noble, having abandoned his titles and claims for a new one. Others believed he was with the Morag Tong, assassins having little use for their birth name. Tyra, meanwhile, had first met the brigand as a child, begging on the streets, the Dark Elf had fixed his blood-red eyes upon this orphan girl, ashen and starved, and deigned to fill her alms bowl. When she looked down, she found neither food nor gold, but a knife. This isn't a gift, a little netch, the Dwemer cautioned, throat scarred with ash. Your first score belongs to me. That night, young Tyra would make good on that promise, delivering a single ruby into the Ashlander's palm. It glowed crimson like fire and blood, and from that day she was known as Tyra Bloodfire, earning her name just as the Reaver did from his deeds. As the years passed, the Dwemer kept a close eye on the Nord, tracking her growth from a cut purse to a bandit, while she considered her debt to Reaver paid. Whenever their paths crossed, he would continue to demand a cut. 8 years later, and the two had gone their separate ways, not just in distance, but in spirit and in mind. Tyra had matured into a tenacious warrior, her physique chiseled and rough, a body forged in a crucible of blood and ash. Reaver, on the other hand, had grown fat and lazy, content to skim off the labor of his subordinates while he spent his days in quiet repose. As Tyra stood before him, he played with a ruby in his palm, occasionally using his forearm to wipe the saliva from his greasy lips. While Tyra recognized the gem almost immediately, the Dark Elf bared little resemblance to the vicious killer she once knew. Perhaps it was Cyrodiil that changed him. He had traded his netched leather for fine silks, his dagger for a silver spoon, and his ashamed cave for a highborn residence in the heart of Skingard. His scowl was not the one of rage, but irritation, chiefly at his guest for tracking mud on his freshly waxed floors. Only eyes, scarlet and piercing, betrayed his former identity. I'm new to Cyrodiil, she said, placing a bag of gold on the table as a tithe, and I need a crew. The Dwemer beckoned a servant to him to hand him the gold, as he could no longer be bothered to reach for it. He examined the bag briefly to judge its weight before shooing the servant and the gold aside. Tyra wondered if she had been better served filling the bag with cakes. I will help you find these men, the Dwemer croaked, finger rapping the table. But remember, little Netch, your first score belongs to me. Of men who fit her requirements, there were 3. Azrael, the High Elf hunter, had grown up in an orphanage. Palladius was a former guardsman dismissed for beating a pickpocket to death, and Antonius was a hedged mage who spent more time at the tavern than the guild. There were still others she wanted before the crew could be whole. She wanted a blacksmith to forge arms and muscle to wield it. She wanted a thief who could stalk their prey in the shadows and assassins to slit their throats. She wanted scouts to glean information and sharp minds to decipher their code. And she was willing to travel to the breadth of Tamriel to find them. But for this first job, 3 was more than enough. 1 was all she needed. After all, she had already cased the building. Having been invited as a guest, she had seen the servant girl deposit the gold in the next room and the piles of riches scattered throughout the house, and she watched as their plump hawker of an owner lost his edge and taste for the work, for it was the Reaver and all his riches that they would come for first. A week later, the 3 sealed their pact in blood. Azrael and Palladius, being trained warriors, made quick work of the guards. Antonius bespelled the servants and his magic, and together the crew filled the wagons with their spoils. But before all that was done, Tyra first found the once fearsome Reaver in his bedchambers, helpless to stop what his greed had ordained. In the shadow of a lantern's light, the Nord approached him with arms extended. In the hand was the bag of gold she had given him the week prior, and the other was the knife he had placed in her alms bowl so many years ago. I want you to have this, Reaver said, placing the ruby on the nightstand beside him. Tyra, for her part, never said a word. I wasn't always a Reaver, the Dark Elf continued. I used to have a proper name, Cassavol. They called me. Funny story. There's a Dwemer boy peddling for alms outside the 2 sisters' lodge with the same name. Upon hearing his words, Tyra's eyes met Reaver's for the last time, standing over him as he once did her. Perhaps in that moment another deal was made. Understood but left unspoken. Seconds later, she plunged a knife into his heart. When it was done, Tyra wiped the blood-stained dirk on the bed sheet and picked up the ruby from the nightstand. In the hours that passed, the crew sacked the place clean, all save the bag of gold, which she left next to the former employer's corpse. The first score, after all, belonged to him. The rest she took for herself. Wow. Actually, I'm glad that I read that. That was a pretty entertaining read, but wowza, was that a long one. Okie dokie. Now, we read the letter to me. We read the book, of volume 1 at least, of her origins. Now the next order of business is to get out Hilda. Hilda, I need you. There we go. I need you to carry something. She's got the Staff of Courage. I thought we had that, but we must have given it to her. I was wondering where that was when I was selling my stuff. Oh well. Are these weighing anything? No. And let's go and give you this and this and this and this. And creative potions are 13% more powerful. Let's give you... Ooh. Oh, I've been completely forgetting to use this. Carry weight increased by 50 points. I gotta remember that. Remember it. I'm not going to, but I have to. Please, remember it. Geez, we've still got so much stuff to sell. We're gonna have to stop off in Winterhold as well, I guess, before we start, or before we get all the way back to the College of Winterhold. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And I'm just realizing now as well, I don't need to keep on telling her to go home because I can just summon her from, or summon Hilda from wherever. Okie dokie. Wow, what a big read. And now we got to try and finagle our way back up to Glade. What a cool name. That's definitely a better name than Gregory. I'm glad that the game named you and not me. Alright, to Winterhold it is.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorik's.
Well, I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna guess it's the amount of time I spent out in the open. But wow, is that annoying, because now I have to deal with her all over again. Ooh. Frustrations, blood's boiling. Oh gosh, oh golly, oh my, am I not a happy chap right now. I'm just going to cut all of this out, and I'll see us when we get into Winterhold, because that is just a tittle, bittle, whittle, bit annoying. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Especially because it's a... Okie dokie guard. Especially because it's survival mode. That only happened because it's survival mode, because I was cold, jumped on a carriage, and then, like, the cumulative exposure that the game calculated over that period of time just killed me where I stood. Couldn't even do anything about it. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. What? Now she's returned?
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Oh, why have you just returned now? What? I've got no idea how this works, but Ilya,
Got your back.
I need to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
Yeah, so just like ages ago when we first had you, you have nothing of what we originally gave you, so thanks for that. I guess it's better to have you here now, especially with what's coming up, but oh, I wish you still had all the stuff. Oh well, this ain't good. What time is it? Yeah, that's definitely not going to be open for a while, and I don't want to wait because we died last time we had some cumulative waiting while we were cold. We just straight up died, so we're not going to do that again. We've learnt from our mistakes. What we're going to do... Ah, yes, very interesting. Good. Yes, as you've said before. We are going to buy some food off of you. And... yeah, food. Let's buy that. Oh, no, I'm selling it. Dang. Oh, let's buy back the apple pie. Yay, thank you. Let's... Oh, you don't have much, do you? You got that. And you got that. I mean, that'll do. That's still a decent amount, I guess. So, what we're going to do is we're going to rent a room.
It's yours for a day.
Thank you very much.
To your room.
No need, no need. I believe this is the one. It is indeed. So, we're going to hit some good old-fashioned... No. Yep. Some good old-fashioned muffle. Just because we can.
You're welcome to stay here.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep until it's day. We'll go 11 hours to make sure we are well rested. Make sure it's warm outside as well. And let's go health. And what can we do? What can we do? What is this one again? Grade duration? No. No, don't need anything for bound weapons. No, no, no. Okay, that's enough of that. Destruction's still about the same. Restaurant, yeah, we got nothing really to level up. Why is my speech buffed? What am I doing or wearing that has my speech buffed? Now we're hungry again. Hopefully we can. There's nothing else I need. I just need to go invisible because I want to save my food, preferably for when it's really needed, and just take some cheese. Take some cheeses. So we're gonna quick save here. Cheese. And do this again. And hopefully, because we're invisible, cheese, and stay invisible. And we're gonna go, come on, quick save again. Bread. Oh no. Quick load it is. Illy just starts massacring everyone over a piece of bread.
How long are we gonna let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
Do that again.
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose.
And then
Isn't hurting anyone.
hopefully.
Are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved in their family's business.
Good.
You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
Is there anything? No, we won't bother going downstairs.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. We
Have
may not
you
have
got-
as much to offer as White or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Why is it so empty here?
You mean the inn or Winterhold?
Both.
Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
Nice place you have here.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to continue the muffle. Bang, bang, boop, bang. And hopefully we're going to go to, I think it's Burner's Oddments or whatever, and we'll sort out our inventory, try and drop all our carry weight there. Yes, no, not really, not yet, but soon. And we've sold all our stuff, gotten a decent amount of money for it, sold all the jewels and everything, you know, standard. Still have a lot of carry weight being taken up. I'm guessing it's by all the things that I've got to try and enchant, to level our enchanting a little bit, but yeah, still very heavy, boys. Hopefully we can rectify that soon, and I think it's also all the ingredients we got as well. But in any case, let's see what's happening in the Hall of the Elements, hey? Ooh, this looks a wee bit different, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's like a ward, but who's casting it? On Kano? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing in there.
Probably doing evil things, I'd say. Savos Aran.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
What's going on?
On Kano, he's in there doing something. We don't know what. We're trying to get in now. I will have his head for this, I assure you.
Good,
Help
good.
take this down, will you? We're throwing everything we can at it.
Let's do it. Now I'm gonna have to use some weak spells. I'm gonna use the weak spells that you guys are using, because if not, you'll all get very angry at me. So you're using frost, you're using sparks. Let's use flames. Let's do it. Let's find out then. Here we go. The 3 elements. Hey, we did it. Let's have a look, see what he's doing. Oh, I want to kill him. I just wanna. Let's quick save here because I don't know what it'll do, but I just want to bang. I just want to bang. I want to kill him so bad. Whoa.
Stop this at once. I command you.
Go on, go near him. You show him who's boss. Kill him. Kill him. Whoop.
Are you all right? Can you walk?
I definitely look like I'm doing better than you.
We're in trouble here.
I think I'm okay. I'm pretty sure I'm all good. What's happened to you?
Ankano is doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
Okay, I'm on it. What happened?
I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. You can trust me. This guy right here, he's done for. He's done it now. He's overstepped. He's. Oh no.
What's happened? Are you all right? What happened in there?
It's Ancano who's done something with the eye.
By the nine, is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead? There's more. Something's happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ancano did. You need to get out there and make sure it's safe.
I will.
Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
Okay, just be careful, Tolfdir, be careful. I don't want this to happen to you as well. Oh no. It was so powerful he got merged with the snow. Sorry, I just had to pick him up and pull him out.
I'm going to find who did this.
He's right through those doors. Right up. He's right through those doors. What are you doing?
I hope this isn't something I did.
It's not something you did, believe me. The person who did it is right through those doors, but we got some bigger things to attend to. Something's happening down in Winterhold.
What's going on? What happened in there?
Something went wrong. Winterhold may be in danger. Can you help?
It may be in danger? Take a look. I don't think there's much question.
Take a look.
Let's get down there. We have to do something.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go save the people. Yeah, but we're not them, Arniel. We're not them. We're better than that. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is going to be quite the drawn-out process because these things are so annoying. Let's get out this guy. Bang. And I'm just going to straight up say I'll see us when this is done because it's going to take a long time and there's nothing really happening here. Just to give you guys an idea of how long this is taking, we have literally stayed out here to the point where we are numb and about to die. And I've only killed like 3 of them, so I literally have to go in here and let them deal with it out there while I warm up my toesies. Come on. I've got to be getting warmer now. I've definitely got to be getting warmer now. I'm standing in a fire. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. How about we wait an hour? That should speed that up. Cool. Awesome, it did. Now, let's eat some food. Let's eat some more food. And let's eat some more food. Let's eat the cheeses. Any more cheese? I'm pretty sure I have more cheese. There we go. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Still not at 100%. Almost there. Any more cheese? We'll take some sweet rolls. That's going to do it. Okie dokie. Let's get back out there. And there we go. 1 black soul gem out of all of them, to be honest. I'm pretty sure. 1 grand soul gem out of all of them as well. And that took forever. That took way too long. That was so painful and drawn out. But the one good thing that came from it is I don't even think we leveled destruction once. If we did, I don't know. I didn't notice it, but we did get conjuration to 80 during that because I took it as a time to like try and actually get conjuration up so we could get this. Conjured Otronarchs are 50% more powerful. So much time spent fighting things with the most weirdest hitboxes. For older,
we've got to stay focused.
We do indeed.
So, you wish to master
Is there
the
anything else I can buy from you now at level 60? It doesn't look like it. I've got Elemental Burst, don't I? Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Hangman's Noose. Yeah, it's all looking very much the same. However, we do have a bit of gold now. Actually, can I sell you anything? What have I got to sell you? Do I have anything good? Anything worth selling to you? I don't think I do. No, and that's all just greater soul gems and stuff, which I don't want to sell. Let's try and get some training in destruction magic because this is just so dang slow. And oh man, is that expensive? Super duper duper expensive, but we kind of just have to because destruction is so slow. So let's bite the bullet. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, we still have a bit more gold than I thought we were going to have at the end of that. That's alright then. Okie dokie. Man, that's just... Oh, so expensive. And we need to do the same things for restoration as well. But at least destruction's now at 65. I think it's at... I think it might be at 80 is when we have access to all the destruction spells, but I'm not sure. I can't exactly remember. Oh, man. But let's go talk to Mirabelle Irvine now and see what we can do about this situation, see what's happening. Oh, the amount of times I had to go into that just to warm up my feetsies while everyone stayed outside and kept fighting was insane. Absolutely insane. But it's done now. Out of sight, out of mind. Let's stop worrying about it. Let's get on with the task at hand. Is Mirabelle still injured here? Oh no. Mirabelle. Tolfdir said he was going to come help you. He must have lied.
Well, is everything out there all right?
Yeah, Winterhold is safe for now.
Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now.
I think so as well. Then I'm off to Labyrinthian.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
What are you talking about?
The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
Talk of Labyrinthian added, Savos Aaron's amulet added. Those probably aren't the appropriate questions for right now. Thank you, Mirabelle. I'm off, but before we can go to the Labyrinthian, we need to make sure we are adequately leveled. So what I'm going to do from here is just quickly try and smash out some enchanting levels because we've got plenty of stuff to enchant and we got plenty of soul gems. Oakley dokley, so we are back. I've just done a whole bunch of enchanting and we'll take these soul gems while we're in here. I did the enchanting in the Archmage's quarters, but Ilya, out of the way. I did a bunch of the enchanting in the Archmage's quarters, and we're gonna take all of this. And then I was like, okay, cool. You know, while we're already cut and all that, we'll just try and sell it all, you know, and get the money for it, and then all that. But unfortunately, all these guys have to say right now, because of the current quest that's happening, is stuff like,
we've got to find a way to put a stop to this.
Yep. So they say stuff like that, and then they say stuff like... Where is he? Here he is.
Can you imagine the kind of power behind this?
There you go.
Can you imagine?
So I can't actually sell anything to them at all. Kind of annoying, but it's all good. So what we're going to do instead is, while we've... let's take all this stuff as well. Ingredients. Yummy, yummy, yummy. While we've got... let's take all the apples. While we've got... what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the time. We'll go for a sleep because I also got to level up. So we'll go for a sleep. And I tried everything. I literally tried everything to try and get them to buy stuff from me and stop that dialogue. But they just, like, I waited. That's why I'm so drained and hungry and stuff. And they just won't. They refuse. So we got to level up. And we got our enchanting up to 84 during that little time. So now we can go enchantments 100% stronger. That's pretty dang good. Corpus enchanted. Now we just need to wait until we get this. Can put 2 enchantments on the same item. I'm unsure if we actually need any of these because I don't think these directly relate to destruction or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure though. I might have to look it up. And I don't think, we're not going to need that at all. We're not going to need that tree. So all we need essentially is one more perk, and that's just the extra effect perk up there. And then once we do that, we can make some very, very powerful items, which I'm undecided as to whether or not I want to wait until I'm undecided as to whether or not I want to do the Labyrinthian first or not. Let's see if they will buy stuff from me now.
We've got to find a
No,
way to put
they
a
still
stop
won't
to
buy
this.
stuff from me now. They're still very distraught about what happened to Savus Aran, obviously. Yeah, and that's why they just keep coming up to me and talking to me about random things like that. But they won't actually be any help to me in terms of actually getting rid of anything. So what we're going to do is we'll eat some food to get our hunger good again. That's got to be enough, surely. Yep, we are well fed. So, wanted to make sure we were at 100% before we started the next episode, but that's going to have to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave any comments below that you think would be helpful or any recommendations you think I would appreciate. But most of all, please have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.